What's up, everybody? It's your boy Carpo here, back again with another video, and I'm gonna just get this started and off in the right way. This is my first type of video I'm doing like this, and I need to voice my opinion because there's a lot of negativity about Anthem, and it's justified. But you know, Anthem is a great game, and I absolutely have to believe that Anthem must save EA and Bioware in the process. Now let me explain why I'm coming to this conclusion. Well, right now as we speak, Electronic Arts is just, their stocks have been plummeting for quite some time, and there is a justified reason behind that. Now, due to EA and their loot boxes being declared illegal in a lot of parts of the world, a lot of their investors are actually pulling out their investments in Electronic Arts, so they're losing a lot of money. Like right now, the stock is at around $91. You know, let's just say $92. Now, for those of you that don't really follow stocks or can't really tell what's on the screen right here, it's not good. You know, they do have value in the company, but at this point in time, since yesterday, they've lost a significant amount of money, and it's really not getting that much better. But that gives me even more reason to believe that Anthem will absolutely have to save EA and Bioware, at least put a band-aid on the problem for a little while to stop the bleeding from the investors pulling out and all of that good stuff. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because of the VIP demo. Now, you said, what, the VIP? Yeah, the VIP demo. Now, it wasn't a good launch at all, to say the least. It was pretty bad. A lot of players didn't get to play, and it just generated a lot of negativity, and it's just not good. Definitely not a good look. But rest assured, I know I've played it before this VIP demo. The game is actually really good, so you really don't have that to worry about. The game, and it's fine, it's beautiful, it's stunning, and all of that good stuff. And you know what? It's not BioWare's fault that all of this is happening. A lot of this is just on EA and the servers and everything, and that's why I believe they should be prepared for this. They should have been prepared. They wasn't prepared, and because of that, this new open demo, which is just, you know, starting tomorrow, is very, very important for EA and for BioWare, because this is pretty much gonna be a deal breaker for a lot of gamers when it comes to just giving Anthem a try. Even though it's a good game, they're like, you know what, I don't mess with EA. You know what I'm saying? It's not BioWare. They're like, look, I don't mess with EA. That's what it is. Even if the game is good or not, you know. So if this open demo can't just be a success, they need to treat this like it's the launch. All right, if they can do that, then they can actually start to put that band-aid on that gunshot wound. Because look, the worst thing that can happen is EA basically just, you know, file for bankruptcy, right? That's the worst that can happen. But there's a lot of money, got a lot of titles over there. I don't think that happens. So the worst that I believe that can happen is that EA, as a developer and as a publisher, would just revert back to being a developer, just doing sports games. You know, just doing the two little cash cows that they have every year. Do your Madden, do your FIFA, you know what I mean, and just make those excellent games. Maybe some UFC, throw some of that in there. But when it comes to Anthem, this might be the last type of game that you see like this coming from EA. If the investors keep pulling out money, I mean, it's not good. It's not good. But I believe Anthem can, and they have to save EA and BioWare. I mean, it's not good for the gaming community. I mean, for all of us that have played any type of sports game, EA has pretty much been a standard when it came to sports, right? It started with Madden, you got FIFA. I mean, they even have NBA Live back in the day when it was really good. Now, 2K absolutely took over the NBA franchise, and that is the standard. But yeah, it's not looking good for EA. So I believe they're going to put all of their resources into Anthem. They have to make this game a success. I mean, if you was running this company, and you see investors pulling out, and you wanted to stop the bleeding, what would be the best way to do it? Well, it's to absolutely have one of the best games that you can ever make. Anthem has to be this for EA and for Bioware. Now, it's not, like I said, it's not Bioware's fault. You know, you can't blame them, but they are pretty much attached to the hip with EA. So this game has to save both EA and Bioware. That's just the God honest truth, you know. But I'm curious to see what many of you gamers think about EA and Bioware, and about this open demo, you know, because this open demo is pretty much just what's going to make Anthem a success or not. For all of us that already pre-ordered the game, and for everybody that has already played the game, we already know it's a good game, but it's really not about that. It's about the perception that people have of EA. It's not about Bioware, it's about EA. So they have to put all their resources into Anthem to make this game a smashing success, and it starts with this open demo. The open demo has to go well. Not well, it has to be spectacular. It can't have none of these service issues that we had in the VIP demo. I mean, players will just be like, you know, pre-order, cancel, boom, just like that. You know what I mean? Me personally, you know, I know it's a good game, and I'm going to stick with it and all of that good stuff. But as far as investors is concerned, they still pulling their money out regardless. So if Anthem can become a success, it will definitely at least put a band-aid on some of the bleeding that has been caused by investors pulling out money and Electronic Arts stocks. And yeah, this game has to be a success. It has to be a success. Like I said, you saw on the screen, they stock sitting around $91. They've lost a ton of money when it comes to this. And Anthem and Bioware, they've done their part. The game is beautiful. Now, there's a lot of issues and a lot of concerns when it comes to microtransactions and the game. And I get it. But that's another reason why this is a perfect opportunity for EA and for Bioware to basically just rebrand themselves as a company. The problem is that consumers they feel jaded. They're not with all of this anymore. They basically are done, like I said, with EA, and as a result, investors are pulling stock, and a lot of players aren't buying the games, and that's not a good look. But with Anthem, a lot of this perception can change. See, perception is reality. If Anthem is a successful game, you know, the game's already beautiful, right? It plays super well, but the problem is people can't play because the servers basically are, EA servers, and it's not a good look. So if this open demo, if they treat this like it's the launch, all right, make this game absolutely a smashing success by making the servers absolutely, you know, pristine. All right, then I truly believe that Anthem can absolutely, at least, like I said, put a band-aid on some of the bleeding that's happening right now. It's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look. The mismanagement of other IPs, the Star Wars franchise being canceled, just everything the last couple years with EA just hasn't really been good. And here comes Anthem. Everybody's been waiting on Anthem, and people was just sitting at their screens up on hours, and the negativity just came in from every angle, and it was justified because, I mean, if you can't play, you can't play. But like I said, I played the game. It's a beautiful game, and it's actually fun. I know it's a good game, right? I know this game can be a success so long as players are invested in it and understand that they're not getting gypped and their time is being respected as gamers. So EA and Bioware is pretty much on the clock with this open demo. With this open demo, I believe EA and Bioware can be saved. At least try to put a band-aid on that with Anthem, because if this doesn't work, like I said, the worst thing that can happen is they go bankrupt, right? But to me, the worst case scenario as a gamer is that they just revert back to doing sports games, because I mean, if EA goes away, who else is making Madden games and FIFA games? You got one other franchise making some soccer games, PES soccer, but Madden is the standard when it comes to football. You know what I'm saying? Especially FIFA. So without EA, it'd be a major void in the gaming community as far as sports is concerned. So I'm one of those persons that's hoping that this game absolutely shines a good light on both of these companies, because they need it, especially EA. As far as, like I said, perception is concerned, as far as us gamers, this open demo is pretty much like a launch. I hope they get this, and like I said, I'm curious to see what you guys think. It's my first type of video like this. I needed to voice my opinion and my concern for Anthem, because I know it's a good game and I know it can be a success, but this open demo must be treated like a launch. So that's pretty much going to end it for this video. Thank you for everybody for all your love and support. Leave comments down below. It definitely helps to get the video out there and all of that good stuff. And as always, I will be seeing y'all in the next video. Later.